So, I've been on this cycling journey for about 2 years now, but I still consider myself a beginner cyclist. I'm still trying to figure things out, but if I had to classify myself, I'd say I'm probably a sprinter. Because let's be honest, I'm definitely not a climber. Now, you've seen me sprint quite a few times in my videos, whether it's at the top of a mountain, during a Zwift race, or in a training session. But every single one of my sprints have two things in common. First of all, I've never sprinted out of the saddle. Secondly, all my sprints have been on Zwift, never actually outdoors. And if I'm being honest to myself, it's because I've got this irrational fear of going all out on the bike, fearing that I don't have the skill to keep it upright. So by sprinting in the saddle, I feel more in control on the bike, and by sprinting on Zwift, I take away the possibility of a high-speed crash. And I feel like I've reached a point where my fears are actively limiting my performance, so I want to beat my fears. I want to become a better sprinter, and to do that, I need to sprint out of the saddle. My quest to become a better sprinter started in September. I was riding on my favorite Zwift route, cobbled climbs in Richmond, but when the finish came within reach, I just felt like sprinting. But this time, I tried sprinting out of the saddle. There we go, my first sprint out of the saddle. That's an achievement. Now, my watts during the sprint were actually pretty similar to sprinting in the saddle before, because I did about 1080 watts peak and 912 for 12 seconds. But this was far from a perfect sprint. My cadence was very poor, under 100. And most importantly, I feel like I didn't go all out because half my focus was still on staying upright, staying balanced. So in other words, I know I can do better. So the next day, I hopped back on the bike with a single goal, 1100 watts peak.
Not yet. Not yet. 3, 2, 1. Woo! 1200 watts! Fuck yeah! Oh, fuck. I think I should have sprinted one gear higher, or I should have switched mid-sprint, I don't know. Because I was spinning out a little in the last 50 meters. I reckon on a good day, I can reach 1400.
So yeah, 1200 watts, but that's actually an understatement. I almost reached 1300 watts during this sprint. 1286 watts peak and 919 for 10 seconds. That is by far the best sprint I've ever done. But I still think I can do better. During this sprint my cadence was so much better than last time, but halfway I started spinning out, so I need to focus next time on sprinting in the right gear. That is the key to reaching 1300 watts. I truly believe I can do it. Okay, so yesterday I did a pretty damn good sprint, but today I'm on the precipice of greatness. I'm standing on the Champs-Élysées, and today I want to sprint a 1300 watt peak sprint. I don't know if I can do it, but if there's any place I can, it's on the Champs-Élysées. Let's put on my Sirocco K4 sports glasses and let's begin. So in yesterday's sprint, I sprinted in gear 15 on Zwift. Now, I felt in the second half of my sprint that I was spinning out a little, so this time I need to make sure I switch from gear 15 to 16 halfway through. It's time to get ready. The sprint is about 1 kilometer away. 3, 2, 1. That wasn't it. That was not it. Let's recover and try again. Oh, too soon after the other one. Too soon. Damn it. I'm starting to doubt myself now. Because I failed these two. I gotta do better. Okay, 2.3k towards the finish line on the Champs-Élysées.
One final try, come on. We gotta get that 1300 watts. Also, I gotta start on gear 16. 15 is a mistake, I think. I don't know if I got it, I don't think so. Damn it! Oh, that was a difficult one. I stayed above 1200 for quite a while there, but I don't think I made 1300 there. This is promising though. My Zwift tells me I got 1281 watts for 5 seconds. I must have gone above 1300 then.
So, in my first sprint, drum rolls, 1322 watts. 1028 for 10 seconds. I've already done it in my first sprint. I did not expect that. My second sprint was unsurprisingly worse, 1281 watts peak with about 900 for 10 seconds. But my last sprint, ooh la la, let's talk about my last sprint. 1371 watts peak, 1012 for 10 seconds, but my goodness, that's already a 30% improvement from the start of this video. Honestly, this is way beyond what I expected to be able to do, so I'm really happy with this. But the thing is, 1371 is pretty damn close to 1400, so I started to wonder, can I reach that? So I wanted to give it a try. Before we continue, if you're looking for gels or bars, check out forendurance.com, the sponsor of today's video. Whenever I go for a ride, these are my go-to, the Endurance Energy Unit Gel, especially the lemon flavor. I love that one. They taste good, the texture is nice, and most importantly, they're affordable. One gel equals €1. And if you're a new customer and you order over €80, you can get €10 off using code BENJI10. Anyway, check out For Endurance through the link in the description.
It's actually crazy how much I was limiting myself by sprinting in the saddle, because the difference is quite jarring. Putting my full weight into the pedals when I sprint out of the saddle is making such a difference. So yeah, today I'm hunting for 1400 watts peak. Never done that before, so let's hope today is the day. Okay, Flamme Rouge, 1k to go for the sprint. Come on, I've got this. I can do this. Come on. That was a good sprint, to be honest. I don't know how good though. I made one pretty serious mistake though. In the second half of my sprint, I upped my gears 3 times instead of lowering it once. I was starting to struggle and I made myself struggle even more.
Honestly, I felt pretty good about that sprint, but before looking at the numbers, I wanted to try one more time just to know that I got the best out of myself.
1k to go, time for the second sprint. Not feeling great for this one, but here we go. Oh, fuck! Woo. I was trying to beat myself there, but I couldn't get me. That's sad. That being said, I think the peak in this sprint might be better than my first sprint, but I'm not sure. Fuck, that was tough. Oh. What the fuck just happened? I don't feel so good. Anyway, 2 sprints done. Let's take a look at the data. Come on, please tell me that was 1400 watts peak. It has to be. Fuck! First sprint, no 1400. 1376. Come on, so close. At least it's 5 watts more than last time, but how about our second sprint? Are you serious? 1379! I keep going up by a few watts, but still 21 watts off 1400, so I think I just don't have it yet.
So in the end, we stranded just under 1,400 watts, but that's not a shame, because at the start of this video, I had never sprinted out of the saddle because I was scared, and now I'm fully confident doing that, sprinting out of the saddle, and the watts have improved by like 30%. Having beaten that irrational fear of sprinting out of the saddle, at least indoors, makes me think that I've got the willpower to overcome any of these irrational fears I have. For example, doing the same exact thing, but outdoors. I wonder, can I replicate my indoor sprint outdoors? That is something I want to try and figure out in the next couple of months, because I want to know whether I can do it. But hey, for now, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this one, a bit different, a bit sprinty. As always, thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you next time. Goodbye!